Hey guys, welcome back to Amanda's Favorites, where I have new videos for you every Tuesday. And you can get an extra video every month if you join over on my Patreon page. I would love to have your support over there. The link is down in the description if you want to check that out. Today's review is going to be a new to me company called So Typical Me. They offer customizable A5 and A6 size planners. They've been around for quite a while, but they are new to the US. They are actually made and shipped from Sweden, but there is free shipping. Shipping is included in the price of your planner. An A5 size planner is $45. An A6 size planner is $39. Very reasonable for the quality of these planners and for the fact that shipping is included. So I'm excited to introduce you to this company where you get to build your planner, start it in any month you want, make it fit your personality, your season in life, your interests, and their website is very easy to navigate and design on, which is important to me personally. So let's look at what your planner comes with. Every planner comes with a band. You get to choose the color on the band. You get to choose your cover. They have so many different choices on covers. You can also upload photos of your own. You can pick, like this one, I kind of matched the front and the back cover together. And this one, I picked a different front and back cover, but they went together. So it was two completely different pictures from their site, but the theme obviously goes together. So you get to pick your cover, you get to pick the script or the quote or putting your name on it. And you also get to pick the coil color. So this one, I matched my coil to my band color, and this one also. I believe there is, I think six coil colors in their wire binding. They are very small in their wire binding though. These are not big, thick planners. These are so portable and lightweight. They turn on a dime on these small wire coils and also make it really easy to write in, even if you're writing right up into the coil, because the coil is so small and it's right on the right height with the page. Every planner also comes with a pocket back here. So a really thick, nice, clear pocket that you could pop anything in, stamps, envelopes, but the pocket also pops out. So if you don't want it in your planner, that is fine. You can pop it right out. Or if you want to save it, if you're getting another planner another year and you want to have two pockets, that's kind of cool. The pocket pops in and out. And you know what? I'm just going to pop it out because I'm not going to take time to pop it back in right now. Your planner comes with a calendar at the back on the back cover with a look at the year. I printed these starting in February, I believe. Yeah, I started in February. You can start any month you want. We are going to walk through these planners. There's just so many options. Your planner also comes with 305 stickers. This little sticker pack comes with every planner order. These beautiful pastel colors. And these, tear apart really easily so that they could fit in the back pocket of your planner. These you can purchase separately. They have many sticker options that you can purchase separately. Let's just pop these out and take a quick look at them. So they do have other things besides their planners. Lots of sticker options there, and they give you some to start with. They also offer pins on their site if you want to pick any up while you're there. They have a really nice array of friction options. And I'm going to show you in case you haven't seen this. We are going to jump into the planner, I promise. This is a friction highlighter. I myself had never used a friction highlighter up until now. So it's a pretty cool option that you can have a highlighter that you can erase. I mean, I haven't done that before. So that's pretty fun. I got these 3 highlighter colors. Friction pens are always nice. It's all that actually both my boys use on their schoolwork, ages 12 and 17. They both prefer to use friction pens over pencil or over normal pens because they really like to be able to erase. This is an 05. It's actually what I prefer, the 05 over the 07 for writing. I actually use friction pens in my checkbook ledger because you can erase it really easily and make changes. And yet I like it so much better than pencil. So I really love the Friction 05s. You can pick those up on their site while you're ordering. And this was new to me. These Friction fine liners, I had never used these. So a brand new pen to Friction. So it's a fine liner pen that can erase, which I thought, how cool is that? I haven't even shown these to my 12-year-old yet, but I'm sure he's going to want to use them on his schoolwork. and a good eraser on the end there. Now, I would say that these fine liners don't erase quite as completely as the normal ballpoint clicker from Friction, but I still think they're a really fun option. If you are purchasing on their site and you want to throw in any Friction pins, I just wanted to let you know that those are available as an option. Let's start with my A5 first, and we're just going to start at the beginning and walk through. When you're not using your band, of course, you can put it in the back cover. Your covers are protected by this really, really thick plastic on here, and your covers are just kind of a thin cardstock. So you do want that plastic to protect them, although they are coated, and so water will not soak into them. They have a coating on them. And if you even don't want your band on, they're easily removable. You just pop this through the hole, remove it, take your band off completely. So if like you just use your planner at home like I do, you don't need your band, it's completely removable. Every planner also comes with a ruler. So for the price, you get shipping, you get a ruler, you get 305 stickers. I think it's a pretty great deal for a customizable planner. You get to pick your coil and everything on the inside. And the coil colors, there's no upgrade for any color of coil. All your coil colors, you can choose for the same price. Once again, this A5 is $45. So I just picked this beautiful cover, put my name on it. On the front cover is the year you're in, 2021, and the back cover is the next year. Now, since I started this in February and it's a 12-month, it actually goes till the end of January 2022. You start it any month you want. It takes about 2 weeks shipping since it is printed, customized. All this information is on their site. And to the US, the shipping is actually delivered UPS expedited residential delivery. And you have your nameplate page, and then you go into your layout. They actually have 3 different layout options at this time. They have one called vertical, one called split, and one called horizontal. This is actually called the split. And then in this A5, I got the vertical. So I don't have a look at the horizontal, but so I will show you the vertical in my A5, my A6. In my A5, it's actually the split option. Split just means your week is on one side and then you have a whole bunch of different options for lists. Now, this is not how I would build this planner if I was using it, but I wanted to pick a whole bunch of different options to show you what you can do on this side of the page. For this weekly layout, you have 6 different what they call modules, I think. You can choose something different for each module, or you can make it all one thing, or you can leave it all blank. There are so many options. For your calendar, you get to choose the fonts. You can choose if there are moon phases that you put in, holidays that you put in. You can even upload your own customized holidays. You can choose if you want to frame the page in a color. They have all different color or patterned options. I personally like to leave mine white, so I did leave mine white. They have what week number you're on in this option. So this is like week 5 of the year. This is just one of the fonts I chose. I cannot remember the name of the font, but you have a Monday through Sunday layout here. Now, something very different about this planner is that it does not come with monthly layout. You only have weekly layouts. You jump right from one month to the next, flowing through your weeks. And so it's a Monday start, weekly layouts only. These are all different options and they have more than this. You can pick blank, you can pick like a to-do list, you can pick just lines, you can pick habit trackers, a graph grid, dot grid. And like I said, you could make the whole page one, or you can completely mix it up. So you could have a habit tracker down here, lists up here. This layout makes a great meal planner, in my opinion, if you are looking for a small meal planner. Let's look at the pin test that I did. Their paper is listed as 110 gram FSC certified paper by Arctic Paper. I tried to kind of look that up. What does it equate to, the 110 gram? And I believe that's like 110 GSM from what I could find out. And so it equates to about 70 pound, a little over. And it definitely feels like that, like good substantial paper. It has a little bit of tooth to it, absorbs the pen really well. It's a nice paper. So I did all my normal pens on here, and you can see on the back, especially because there's a lot of blank space, absolutely nothing is bleeding through. Hardly anything, even really no show-through issues. The ERIN CONDREN dual tips are even on there, and a really dark mild liner. Over here, I did some writing and some just showing you different ways to fill in your habit tracker with checks, X's, fill in the circles, use mild liners. And you can see on this side of the page, you can see a tiny bit of ghosting where I really bubbled in those habit trackers with like the mild liners and dark pen. So you may not want to do that if like show through bothers you, but no bleed through at all. So this is the layout that I chose. I chose to have holidays on there. So our main US holidays are written underneath each day. And then that is the whole flow of the planner. Sundays are in red. That's something that you can't change. That's just the way their planners are. And then I chose some extra pages at the end. You can choose up to a certain number of extra pages at the end. I chose some blank. I just wanted to show you different options. And then I chose some to-do list. I chose some goal pages. So for each month, you would have goal and reflection. Chose some project pages just to show you guys the different object options, project date, project description, requirements. So all the different steps or things you need to get done in that project, subtasks for that project, and then who's responsible, the time required, the deadline, subtasks continue all the way through 20. Solutions / sub results, presentation of project, date, presented by. So very detailed project pages, a project list, reflection pages, then just some graph grid, and then some what would you like your typical week to look like? So kind of if you want to outline your week in time blocking and see what do you want your typical week to look like? I thought, a lot of people like to do this, every season, every quarter, because our lives change with the seasons and your job might change with the seasons, your kids' schooling. And so you might want to put a couple of these in here to kind of rework them every season. And then I just threw in some maps because I wanted to show you guys that was an option to be able to choose some map pages of the world. That is the end of my A5 planner. That is the, once again, what's it called? Split option, which as you guys know, I love the split option. I use it for my content planner. Actually, this is the layout, and I just think it makes, if you have just a few tasks per day and you like to see your weekly list and your habit trackers and everything on this side, I think it makes a great option. And like I said, also your grocery list, I think it can make a good food and fitness planner. And I just think this size, being so portable and small, makes it a great second planner for those different things, content planning, food and fitness, or if you just don't need a lot of room. Like I know my mom and other people at certain seasons in their lives, they don't need a huge planner and a huge amount of room right now in their planner. And so these are perfect. They also would go perfectly in a backpack for high school, middle school, college, because they're so portable. I really think that the coil could hold up well to being in a backpack, put in and out, and the band to keep it together. And let's look at this A6 option. So these are the only two size options they have right now, A6 and A5. On this one, I did the vertical option, which I think is one that a lot of people would like. In here, you can choose to have lines. You can choose to have these dotted lines like I did. You can choose to have no lines. There are absolutely so many ways to customize this planner to your liking and to what you need. I put the mood tracker at the bottom of the day, but there's all different other options you can put on there. I put a habit tracker here and then left the rest blank, but you can fill these in with two other modules to choose from. Here and another one, so each page here could have two modules. Saturday and Sunday share a space in their vertical layout, and Sunday is once again red. Your week number is in the top right corner. I did choose to have holidays. Your holiday goes right under the date there. And I once again picked a font for this planner. I'm not sure, was I so attracted to this font that I picked the same font for both planners? It looks like I did. So obviously I really love this font over all of them, and I picked it for both planners. And you'll see when a month ends, it just flows straight into the next month because there is no monthly layouts. You get your ruler that comes with each planner perfectly sized, and it really does function very well to turn you to the week that you're on. Pops in and out easily and can go into your next week with just 4 little things that pop right in and out of the coil. And let's look at the end pages. So that is your vertical option. The end pages that I threw in here, I threw in some different ones so that you could see some different options. They have so many. I'm not even sure how many. I think something like 20 something choices for these, extra pages at the end. Your to-do list, your blank, just some like coloring type of pages. I forget what they're called. Lined pages, more different coloring, like creative pages in here. I put in quite a few. I think you choose like a bundle of those when you choose them. Then I did this really interesting, which I know different people use for all different things. Look at your entire year at a glance in 2 pages. So it has your date. It also has the day of the week that you're on, which a lot don't. And I like that. It tells you the day of the week. Your Sunday is highlighted. It tells you what week of the year you're on. And so you can easily see week by week. Your weeks are chunked out. And I could have put this in my A5. I just didn't. So I tried to put some different ones in each one. I love this for keeping track of. It could be just your appointments for the year. It could be tracking your steps every day or your miles every day. It could be tracking your menstrual cycle. It could be even used as a meal planner. There are just so many things that you can use this for, tracking your mood. Really, anything you want to track for the year and see it as on a whole, your year is on 2 pages. And then I went ahead and put 2022 to show you that like that would be great for planning ahead for all your appointments or vacations, that you can go ahead and put those in when you don't have your 2022 planner, but you can go ahead and pop those in there. This is an expense log. So for all the months of the year, your income, so your entire year is on 1 page. What is your rent, your loans, your car, your food, other, surplus? So kind of a little budget page for every month of the year. Then you have some more budgeting pages, kind of to use like a checkbook balance for what comes in, what goes out, and what is your balance left. So you could put a whole bunch of those in if you just need budget ledger type of pages for expenses, graph grid, name and contact pages, and then the back cover 2022, which they put there, and the beautiful trees that I chose. On the So Typical Me site, there are 11 steps to make your planner. It is very easy to navigate through and also to go back to previous steps. I had no trouble at all. It was a very user-friendly site. So even if you're not buying a planner right now, but you're thinking about possibly this planner for next year, it's worth it just to hop on and check out their site and kind of play around in it, design a planner for fun. There are just so many modules that you can add to your days on your weekly layout or to the bottom or the sidebar of your planner where you have all those different options to put there. So there's way more options than I added to my planner for you to be able to look at. I would love to know what you think about these planners. It's just another great customizable option in a very portable, small book. Let me know your thoughts down below. As always, I truly do love hearing from you, as do the companies. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.